The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Okay, it seems we're being plunged right into a mission. No? We're not being plunged right into a mission? Okay, good. So let's head back to the homesteads. See, now we're getting to the end, and again I have words about the game. And I would like, oh, there's a lot I want to talk about. Alright, we're back in. See, here we go. We have some homestead missions. And since we're now officially in sequence 9, we should be able to finally get the be able to recruit the tailor. How is there no road up there? How did I get up there? Like, there are two exits from the homestead, and somehow the one that the game automatically put me on a path through does not have a line of thing. It's just weird.
You have a minute, my friend?
Is it coming, Big Dave? You make any progress on the knife? I would like to give it to Miriam soon.
The steel Norris smelted is something else. I've rarely seen such fine metal. The trouble is my old tools aren't hard enough to work at. The ones I need aren't hard to find. A shop or two in New York sell them at a good price. I'd do it myself, but with the regulars after my head, I'll stay here safe and sound if I can.
I have matters to attend to in New York. I will see to it the next time I journey there.
Sounds good.
Bingo. Any others? Right, so we're gonna pop to New York. Like, again, there's just words I want to say about the game, but I'm trying to wait until the end, folks. It's as much as it pains me, like that I want to add certain, like, say some things. I really should wait. You know? And it's just frustrating. So, oh my god. And I can say this at least, right now. There are viewpoints in the frontier that are painstakingly frustrating. Yeah, basically these viewpoints are from trees, and what makes them so painstakingly frustrating is when you get to the point where you synchronize, you can't see the haystack or the pile of leaves that you're supposed to jump into. The amount of times that I've done that synchronization point to only then land on the ground and desynchronize, it's ridiculous. That was cheap enough. And in terms of maps, yeah, we still have we have all this still to buy. I might save buying that type of stuff for later. Now, I am drawn by the New York outfit for its rad accents, but I do love how much black is on. Now it says light blue, but like it's really black. We'll go with the New York outfit. There we go.
Captain's on a warpath for that deserter.
What's his name? Big Man or some such thing?
Big Dave. Did in a whole unit escaping, they say. Dave's in for a rough ride, seems to me.
Alright, do we have... Yep, we have another Homestead mission here. There we go. Just like that. We're going to try and get as many of them done as we can, since we are in sequence 9, which means pretty much we are done. From what I've read, all the sequence 9, all the Homestead missions can be done once you get to sequence 9, and then all it is that left is just to okay. What's with this person? Why is he walking up to me?
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
A penny for the world!
I did plant it, so I don't know why that's coming up as that. But yeah, no, again, this is one of the things that this game has a real issue with, is like that, like, even though it's coming up the quest has failed, it's hanging up there, and it will stay up there until I, you know, do some other mission. See, there we go.
Mister, my mother needs help, please.
Where is your mother?
Follow me.
Good for nothing wench!
Let me.
Bugger! I guess you want a beating!
Help me! I'm begging you to help!
Leave.
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery over leaving behind what I built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true.
Alright, there we go. We finally have the tailor, which means I can potentially craft my double holster. Alright, let's see. No other Homestead mission. So we're now going to travel to Boston, check that location for Homestead missions. I think we might be done with the ones that are outside of the Homestead, but we'll just, it's always best to just double check. Yep, none here. So we'll zoom out. Then we will head to the frontier. It's better just to do this like type of quick chain real quick. No, because I think the only person we have not recruited is the priest. Yeah, there we go, see? Okay, so we will head back to the homestead. It'll be better for us. See, like, look at, so I think it'll be better if we travel to this one. Actually, no, it's this one. The leap of faith that we can do from the cliff here will get us to our destination fairly quick. And if my family keeps making noise downstairs, that's going to fucking trigger the dogs. Okay. And as we see here, this puts me right next to all three homestead missions, which will probably chain into others, which is exactly what I want. So we have the tailor.
Day, Connor. I left some bolts of fine silk in my old home. They are very valuable, but I don't think it wise I return there. Someone might wind up dead. I was hoping you could retrieve them for me if you had time.
Okay. I think we can skip forward to another one. Actually, no, I'll just do that one real quick. Lucky enough, she wasn't far. Wait, she was. Damn. Yeah, I forgot she's up there halfway. The only real good travel point would have been the Harbour Master point. So yeah, we're just gonna try and do all these homestead missions, you know, close together, folks. Okay, yeah, this is taking too long. Yeah, it's just very unfortunate that this game has done a terrible job with the fast travel points. Folks, I'm going to remute my mic because of my dog.
A woman and her little girl. Have you seen them? You seen the woman that worked here? She was my wife. Oh, no. Not you!
I found your bolts.
Wonderful! I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Your husband was there, speaking ill of you. He ran off when he saw me.
Oh my. That dirty, rotten bastard of a man would do something like that. At least you were able to come away with the only thing of value that remained there. Thank you, Connor.
Connor!
I have the tools you requested.
Ah, excellent. I'll get right to work. Norris has been hanging around pestering me about his knife.
I thought you should know I overheard some regulars talking. They are looking for you.
I imagine they are. I'll have to face them sometime or another.
Excuse me. Might I impose upon the kindness in your heart to give bed and board to a weary traveler?
Oh, traveler from where?
Across an ocean. London.
English!
Rest assured, I'm not the king's man. A great kindness. Bless you.
We work hard for what we have here, old man. What is it you do exactly?
I wish to provide God for those who seek his salvation, not spoon-feed his word to those who already have their own. An outlook not shared by the monarchy.
Lord knows some of us have things to confess.
Ollie and I have been missing our Sunday Mass.
I'd like Maria to read the Bible. I'm sure if we all pitched in, we could build a church. If you'd be our pastor. Connor?
Welcome, Minister...
Father. Father Timothy. Bless you. This will build a fine place of worship. I am most grateful.
Another moment, Connor. I don't mean to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you something. When my cart went up in flames, I lost most of my tools. I've got some spares back at my shop in Boston, but as you know, I'm not really welcome around there. I thought if it wasn't too much trouble, you could help me retrieve them?
What would you have me do?
Watch my back while I gather them. Meet me in Boston at my old shop. Connor, good to see you. Been trying to avoid eye contact with my old neighbors. So far, so good. Not so worried now you're here.
How are you doing otherwise?
Oh, all right, I suppose. Things never really go as planned. But that's life.
Really? How do you mean?
You know, you make a plan and it all goes awry and nothing gets better, only slightly different.
Sounds like you have had a string of misfortune. It will pass.
What are you doing here?
Sweeping my steps, if it please you.
Since when are these your steps?
Since I bought them 3 weeks ago.
From who?
The owner, via his apprentice. Owner shipped off out of town. What's it to you?
I am the owner?
Not anymore, mate. Sorry. Better sort things out with your apprentice. He's often at the pub over there, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Patrick.
Lance!
Patrick! What gave you the right to sell my shop?
Well, you were run out of town. I thought you'd never come back, so I sold it all. The shop, the tools. It's rough luck. Anyway, it's been great chatting, but I must be off. Have a nice life.
What rot! Tools are a woodworker's lifeblood! He'd never sell them! I bet he's got them stashed somewhere!
Then we follow him.
Okay, I do want to also address that. Assassin's Creed 3 has a really weird detection system. I don't know what it is. Like, we break line of sight, and yet we still get detected.
Come see these innovative marvels at work.
Of accidents. A new bylaw will enforce annual roof inspections by qualified craftsmen throughout the city. The news of our time is today.
I'll load Lee's in the cart come nightfall and be in New York, free of this rubbish for good before the month is out.
Well, that's something at least. Thank you. I still can't believe he sold my shop. I'll see you back at the homestead.
Alright, and there we go. And I have messages waiting for me. My girlfriend wants to hang out. Oh boy. I may have to resort to doing the rest of these videos silent for the next while. Let's see. Yeah, we have 2 more up top, so I'll just fast travel to there. So I will mute my mic and we'll continue.
Somebody, please help me.
Just pause it.
Help! Somebody, please help me. Connor, thank the Lord.
Prudence, are you all right? What are you
Connor,
doing out here in the woods?
Thank goodness. The baby's coming.
We need to get you to Dr. White.
No, I can't move. Take my horse. Bring him here. Go!
Dr. White, come with me now. What's wrong? Prudence is in labor in the forest.
In the forest? What in bloody hell is she doing out there?
Does not matter.
We need to get Warren.
Now?
Yes!
Warren, are you here? Dr. White, come with me now.
What's wrong?
Prudence is in labor in the forest.
In the forest? What in bloody hell is she doing out there?
Does not matter.
We need to get Warren.
Now?
Yes!
Warren, are you here?
Over here. What's the trouble? Where is she?
Tell me how she seemed to you.
In great pain. She could not move herself.
Was she pale? Was there blood?
Not that I saw.
Might be we have some time.
We must hurry!
Hello, Doctor. I think I can manage at the moment.
Is she all right, Doctor?
No, she's not all right. She's having a baby, and here, by the looks of it. Yes. Looks to be in fine health as well. Has a good set of lungs on him. No, I don't mean to rush you, but we need to get both you and... Does he have a name yet?
Hunter.
Like it. Connor?
Horace, what are you doing out here?
I want to give Miriam her knife. Maybe you come with me?
Of course. What is keeping you?
I am nervous.
I am certain she will love the blade you made for her.
What am I doing? Giving a woman a knife as a gift? It's so stupid.
This is something she will appreciate and use.
Ugh. I made the stupid thing. I might as well give it to her. Hello, Miriam.
Hello, Norris. Hello, Connor. I'd love to stay and chat, but I promised Ellen a bale of furs this week, and I'm not even close to making good. I need to get out into the bush right away.
2 hunters are better than 1. I can help if you like.
Would you? I'd be much obliged.
I bring something for you. Maybe it will help?
I really must get moving. I will thank you properly when I get back. Until then... meet me at my northernmost hunting blind after you take your first skin.
Yama. Yama.
need some backup! Connor, you out there? Could use a little help here. Connor, need some backup!
Bloody hell. Not him.
The time for forgiveness has passed.
Please don't kill me. I'll never come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will come back again. I swear it. Please don't kill me. I'll never come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, mister. Please. It wasn't right for me to come back. I see that now.
If I hadn't had this blade, that lickspittle might have gutted me.
A timely gift from Norris, it would seem.
Indeed. I must make sure to thank him properly.
Connor! 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 Ellen's dullard of a man is trying to break down her door with his mates. We're on our way to stop it.
If you come near her, I'll tear you apart.
I am sick of waiting.
If you come near her, I'll tear you apart.
Get out here! I've had enough of this!
Be gone with you!
I am sick of waiting.
If you come near her, I'll tear you apart.
Ellen and Maria are free of you. I say so. The people behind me say so. Believe me when I tell you, if I ever see you on this land again, I will end you.
You can have them.
Thank you. All of you. Nobody has ever stood up for us before.
We protect our own, Ellen.
This is my home now. I'll find a way to show my gratitude to you all. I promise.
My friend!
Norris, what are you doing?
She said yes!
Marion?
We are getting married!
I told you not to touch him, Norris.
Is it true?
Yes.
So now that you've been told, might I have a word? We have much work to do.
Of course. What would you have me do?
Accompany me to the inn. I have business there. Norris is a stickler when it comes to tradition. Miriam knows not where her father is, and they were hopeful that you might act his part at the ceremony.
I am not familiar with colonial wedding customs.
It means you will walk with her during the ceremony, and give her to Norris, as her father would.
I would be honored.
Wonderful! On to other business. Our weddings are complex beasts, and require many hands working together to execute. We'll need Warren and Prudence to provide food, Ellen to make them appropriate clothes, Big Dave to smith wedding bands, me to conduct the service, and Oliver and Corinne to host a banquet.
That is a lot.
We'll start here.
Connor.
Everything seems to be in order for the big day.
It is. Except, I can't find Miriam.
I'm certain she's making sure all is perfect. I will find her, my friend.
out of you, mate.
Leave me be.
Why do you run?
Leave me be. I'm no house.
Nobody thinks you are one.
That's what all this means.
You may kiss your bride.
Hello, Connor. Enjoying yourself?
I am. It is nice to see everyone together and happy.
Look at those two kids. It's a lovely sight. Norris is one of my best friends, and he couldn't have found a better woman. Proud of him.
Sometimes people are just right for one another. Norris and Miriam are a match made in heaven.
Or a match made by Connor. Isn't that right?
I only helped Norris muster his courage. The rest came naturally.
And my little brother Joseph tossed him in the river!
Connor, we were just recalling our weddings.
Spirited events, I take it.
Spirited! More like brawls than unions they were.
Calling Joe Little is like calling me Big Terry. Boy's a bloody mountain.
My younger brother had a blow-up with one of Terry's cousins. A minor disagreement about some lass's dance card. I'll just say Terry's cousins sobered up right quick when it was over.
Poor boy. Sitting there sopping wet on a stump while Joseph spun around with the object of his affection.
It was good for him. Thought good things don't come easy.
Excuse me, everyone. Thank you. I won't keep you long. I would like to present something to Connor and you all. I once said I'd find a way to show my gratitude for your courageous actions in my defense. And this is what I give you today. This flag is a symbol of our strength and unity. And I would hope you'd all be proud to fly it high above your homes and shops. I'll happily make one for each and every one of you, if you so desire. But this one is for you, Connor.
Thank you.
Connor!
What is happening?
Found this guy skulking around the inn. I pressed him, and it turns out he's looking for a deserter. Goes by the name of Big Dave. Says he's alone. Isn't that right?
I am! I'm alone! I swear it!
Another one, Connor. If he gets back to his officers, I'm done for.
Where is he?
Coward kicked me in the gingamabobs, then threw sand in Dave's eyes. Well, he's long gone now.
Not good, Connor.
No. We can expect visitors soon.
Not a day goes by that one of the boys doesn't hurt himself. I'll get some rest with the doctor around, sending the boys his way.
I know what you mean. Maria is all over the property like a mad girl. Norris found her in his mine yesterday with a great big gash in her knee. That girl, I tell you.
It sounds like you all have your hands full.
Well, you could say that.
Having the doctor here is great for all of us, Connor. Thank you for finding him and bringing him here.
He came here because of you. I only brought him the offer.
Connor, might I have a word?
What do you think of our little plot of land, Doctor?
It's quite beautiful. I'm grateful you found me. But to be truthful, people outside our community still avoid me like the bloody plague. It baffled me for a time, but then a courier delivered this to me. Before you found me, the British had demanded I not treat patriots nor their supporters. I refused, so they set about destroying my business. This tells me their smear campaign is still very much in effect. If things don't change, I may be forced to leave.
We need you here. I will do what I can to end this defamation.
You might start by finding the courier who brought this to me. He works out of Boston.
It is beautiful, old man.
It is. I've found a painting for the space above the mantle. It's being held in New York. If you get a moment, I'd like you to pick it up for me.
Certainly.
Good. It may not be there, as the house where it was stored lay in the path of the Great Fire. If so, worry not.